What's up everybody, it is Juan from The Refined Gent. So in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about how to prevent yourself from getting put in the friend zone. Now this is a continuance of the two other videos that I did on what being put in the friend zone looks like and how you ended up there. If you missed those, they're linked down below. Now, let's get right to it. Now, as I said before, there are many reasons why you get put in the friend zone, and really some of them are kind of out of your control. If a girl doesn't like you, she really doesn't like you. But there are actually many ways why us as guys, we get put in the friend zone, and there are many ways to prevent it. The first one is make your intentions clear. Okay, if it's a date, it's a date. Okay, so if you want to invite her out somewhere, if you want to get some one-on-one time with her, probably inviting other people along is not the best idea. Now, a lot of people do this because they don't want it to be too, like too forward, or they don't want to, create a lot of that tension and pressure. Especially now, I think with like the Me Too movement and things like that, things are kind of like a little bit, things are a little tricky in the dating world. But the reality is, guys, you don't want to be overly ambiguous about your intentions. Obviously, you don't want to put all your cards out there, but the reality is, guys, if you're interested in a girl and you really like her, or whatever the case might be, ask her out. Okay, what's the worst that she could say? No, right? Yeah, maybe a little bit embarrassing, whatever, but if she is, actually a mature woman and she's somebody that's worth pursuing, it isn't going to be like in middle school where, she practically embarrasses you in front of everybody, okay? If she's like, look, I'm not interested, all right, cool, no big deal. But as I said, guys, if it's a date, it's a date. Don't tell her to invite her friends. Don't tell her to meet up with your friends somewhere, because then she's gonna think, oh, okay, well then it's just a friendly meetup and it's not really a date. Also, it's just obviously you need to gauge the situation. You need to see what kind of girl you're dealing with, because everybody's different. Everybody's morals are a little bit different. Some people may want to hook up on the first night and other people may want to wait a while. But basically, if you've already been on several dates with her and you still haven't even kissed her, you still haven't done anything, or you still haven't even expressed your thoughts on her, if let's just say you're in a very conservative part of the world or you're in a very conservative society, she's probably gonna be like, okay, well, what's going on? Like, does he even like me? What's the deal? Or does he have somebody else? So, in my personal opinion, it's best to just be straightforward about it and make your intentions clear from pretty much the very get-go. Alright, the second, and this one's gonna sound a little weird, but that is, don't be too available all the time, okay? One of the big mistakes that us as guys we make is we make ourselves a little too available. We're like, oh, whatever you want, boom, immediately. She texts you, you automatically text back, and she's like, okay, wow, that didn't take any effort at all. I'm not saying you have to play games, or if you like her, you like her, but at the same time, guys, have your own life. Do what you want. A guy with his own life, his own ambitions, his own goals, like if you're developing a business, or if you're really involved with your friends, with your community, your church, whatever. I mean, these are just examples, but if you're somebody that you actually have a life, she's gonna find that very attractive. Because a guy with no real ambition, no real goals, he just lives for her, she may think it's cute at the beginning, but eventually she's gonna resent the hell out of you, okay? And not only that, guys, but just girls like a guy that actually has something going for him, okay? Pretty much ask any girl if they would rather have a guy that's after them 24/7, or a guy that actually has ambition, has goals, and has his own life. I guarantee you the majority, especially of healthy women, are going to say, no, I want a guy that actually has something else going for him, that actually has a life. Okay? You have your own hobbies, you have your own things you like to do in your spare time that does not involve her. Okay? This is very important, guys. So have your own life, because if she sees that you're after her 24/7, she's going to friend zone you. Alright, the next one, and that is work on yourself and make yourself the prize. Now, a lot of us get told that women are the prize, women are the ones that we have to go after, and yeah, okay, fine. But the reality is, guys, pretty women are a dime a dozen, okay? They're really not a scarce resource, okay? Go online, even just put the geotag on your specific area on Instagram, and you're gonna see a lot of pretty girls everywhere. okay? Go to anywhere really, and you're gonna see pretty women everywhere. So they're not a scarce resource, okay? The thing is, a lot of guys nowadays, a lot of men are not men anymore, okay? A lot of men are kind of lazy, smoke weed all day, play video games, don't really have much ambition, okay? You want to set yourself apart from the group, okay? You want to be the best version of yourself that you can be, okay? And how do you do that? Well, you work on yourself. Eat better food, work out more, be more articulate, you know, make more money, whatever the case is, okay? But basically, guys, if you don't want to be put in the friend zone, all right, you want to basically show that you're the best possible option. Now, don't do it just for her, okay? Don't do it just for one specific girl that you're interested in. Do it for yourself, because really, when you have options, you don't really care about the outcome of just one girl, okay? You're free to explore all your options however you want. So, guys, focus on being the prize, okay? You don't want to be an option, as I said before, okay? If you know for a fact, okay, we're all built differently, right? Some of us are tall, some of us are short, but if you could be a short guy, okay, but you could be good looking, you could be well groomed, you could be fashionable, you can make good money, you can be articulate, you can be a guy that's easy to talk to, that's charming, that knows how to lead people, knows how to influence people. That is going to make you so much more desirable than, yeah, a guy that's 6 foot tall and jacked, but he doesn't have anything else going for him, okay? So, gentlemen, focus on being the prize if you don't want to be friend zoned. All right, the fourth tip, and that is prevent yourself from being seen as a beta. Okay, so I've talked about this before, alpha and beta. Basically, alpha is the more dominant type, while beta is the more subservient type. He's not very sure of himself. He has a lot of self-doubt, which we all do. I mean, I think all of us have a little bit of alpha and beta, but basically, if you are seen as a beta, you're not really going to be her option. You're not going to be the guy that she actually wants. Okay, if you're an alpha, okay, you go after what you want. You're not afraid of rejection. You just go for it. Okay. You're not fearing the outcome. You're just like, okay, listen, want to go out tomorrow night, whatever, yes or no? If she says no, all right, cool, see ya. You're not a dick about it, you just play cool. But in general, guys, if you want to prevent yourself from being friend zoned, do not get seen as a beta, okay? This kills attraction like you wouldn't believe. I know from personal experience, because I used to be a humongous beta when I was younger. I would get rejected left to right. And a lot of it, I think, was just because of my beta male behavior. I would just, I was very subservient. I was, I would get friend zoned left to right. And a lot of times I didn't even know why. And like looking at things now, I can understand why she friend zoned me. Is because I was not an alpha type. Okay, I didn't go after what I wanted. I was always after her. And this is not very sexy for a lot of girls. The other thing is, as part of being an alpha, you do not settle to be a backup option, okay? You're the first choice. You're her first pick, okay? If you're an alpha male, you know for a fact who you are, and you know how to get it, okay? And the thing is, a lot of dudes nowadays, a lot of dudes are betas, okay? They're okay with being just an option. They're okay with being second, third, fourth, even fifth place. And to me, that's just pretty sad. For me, if a girl doesn't have me as her first option, see ya, I'm out. Okay, so guys, do not be seen as a beta. All right, last and certainly not least, have a mindset of abundance. Okay, now this is very important. Okay, because the fact is, guys, a lot of us, we have one-itis. Okay, and one-itis is basically an unhealthy obsession we have with a single person. Okay, and the thing is, guys, when you operate on abundance, now this is, you have to be realistic as well. Okay, if you think, oh no, there's plenty of girls, but you don't really have much to offer, then yeah, okay, that's kind of a tough sell. Okay, if you focus on yourself, you work on yourself, okay, and you're not just focused on one girl, you know for a fact that there's other girls around, there's other people to choose from, and you're not solely focused on one girl, like one single outcome, then you're putting yourself on the right path, okay? So operate on abundance, because the problem is when you have one-itis, you really limit yourself, you limit your options, and to be honest with you guys, you limit your happiness, okay? And the thing is, guys, we all get rejected from time to time, all right? As you saw in in the phone call. Okay, we all get rejected, we all get shot down from time to time. All right, sometimes, you know, we're after a girl and yeah, she friend zones us, which is basically you got rejected. Okay, you know, so do you want to just focus on that one girl and focus on the outcome with that one girl, or do you want to have a mindset of abundance in which, you know, just getting rejected by a few girls doesn't really affect you because you got other options to choose from? All right, gentlemen, you pick. All right, guys, that is it for today. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If there's anything that I missed, anything you might add, any suggestions, share this video with anybody that might find it useful. Hit me with one of these and subscribe down below if you want to get more of these videos. If there's any suggestions, please let me know on any topics you want me to cover. All right, guys, that is it for today. See you next time.